Cinema. It's Star Wars Day, and we were just given one of the single best pieces of Star Wars we've had over the last decade, and I could not be more excited about it. The final two episodes of Maul's Shadow Lord are here, episodes 9 and 10, and to put it lightly, they are fucking unbelievable. Let's talk about them. Full spoilers, you have been warned. This more than likely isn't going to be one of my typical reviews. I'm not going to break this thing down beat by beat. I'm not going to go in chronological order. I'm going to be talking about my biggest takeaways, but I am going to be glazing the shit out of it because I loved it so much. First and foremost, Lucasfilm Animation, all of you deserve the fattest raise possible. My God, you just did the Lord's work, the spark that you just put into this franchise, one that we have been waiting years for. Everything, and I mean everything, was as good as it can possibly get. The animation, we have talked about it all season long. The action is top tier Star Wars. The storytelling, the emotional beats, the character development, everything was nearly perfect, if not perfect. But when it comes to these specific episodes, and I mentioned the action earlier, I don't know the last time we saw Star Wars action as good as this. My jaw was literally on the floor the entire time for any of the fights that we had in these two episodes because they were all just poetry in motion. The choreography was off the charts. That underground fight between Maul, Daki, and Devin with the Inquisitors was one of the most badass things I've seen with lightsabers in such a long time, and the only way to top that is exactly what they did by bringing Vader into it, but not just the old classic Vader that we know from the original trilogy, the most powerful and scariest version of Vader we have ever seen. He wasn't even breaking a sweat. The blows that he was delivering to everyone was ridiculous. And just quickly, his arrival moment at the end of episode 9, I think that's literally the definition of aura. Also, did he kill Rook Kast? But jumping to episode 10, when Vader officially joined the fight alongside his Inquisitors, I loved seeing all of the different combination of fighting that we had, whether it was Devin versus the two Inquisitors or Daki taking on Vader by himself, obviously Vader versus Maul. I loved seeing all of the switching going around. And of course, within all of that was one of the bigger moments we had all season long, the death of Master Daki, which came at the hand of Vader, and my God, what a powerful moment that was. And that is obviously a very big, important piece to the entire puzzle because that affects Devin in more ways than anything she has ever gone through, and that is the final push for her to join Maul and become his apprentice. The switch up after he died was insane. I cannot wait to see the power that she eventually unlocks alongside Maul. I'm honestly just blown away. This show was so much more than I thought it would be, and it's not just about the visuals or action. The storytelling was incredible. The character work was incredible, but I shouldn't be that surprised. Star Wars animation is king. I am so excited for whatever happens next. They have fully gained my trust with these characters, and I am really looking forward to seeing how the relationship and dynamic between Devin and Maul grows. But at the same time, I'm just really gonna miss it. I love this show so much, and even though we are gonna be getting new episodes within the next year or so, I'm probably gonna end up watching this once or twice before then. But as always, I am curious to hear what you thought about these two episodes and the entire series overall.